In retribution of acts of violent crimes committed on citizens of Primus, and after a guilty verdict by trial, offenders are to be stripped of their civil rights and liberties, becoming the property of the government of Primus, and thus sentenced to life in the arena. Edict Number 6. 4 guards dressed in the same blood-red uniform as the others and wearing reflective masks escort me down a long cement corridor. We pass several thick steel doors that have to be unlocked simultaneously with electronic passkeys by 2 of the guards. Soon we come to an elevator, where once again the guards pull out their passkeys. My mind fills with possible escape routes, considering all the ways I could get out. But then I realize there's only one true escape: death. We step into the elevator where I'm forced to stare at the back wall. My stomach lurches as we plummet downward. A steady rhythm of beeps signals each floor as we pass. I stop counting after 20. By the time the elevator comes to a stop, my legs are tired, and I'm trying not to be sick. I want to sleep. Exhaustion clings to me, but I suspect sleep won't come any time soon. One of my guards jabs me in the back.
"Move it, CS4521. I don't have all day."
Stiffly, I step out of the elevator. The floor is cold on my bare feet. Beyond the hallway's glass wall, I can see a large open area. Is this the prison? If so, where are all the inmates? The wall glimmers, force-proof glass. We had the same glass in our windows at home. As a member of the Senate, my father feared a possible assassination, so he'd always taken great care to make sure our home was protected. I wonder if he ever feared me. A loud beep sounds as the door at the end of the hall opens. I can see just beyond it is yet another force-proof barrier. I wait for the guards to move, but they stand still. I stand with them and get another jab to the back.
"You go in alone," the guard says. "No way in hell I'm going in there."
I shuffle forward a few steps, then look back at the 4 guards, wishing I could see the faces hidden behind their masks. They stand as still as statues, while I'm faced with my reflection where their faces should be. Fear fills me with dread. What horrors await me behind that glass barrier? Death, for sure, but at this point, death would be a relief. There are far worse things that could be done to a person before they die. One guard steps forward and shoves my shoulder.
"Move it!"
I turn, face the long hallway, and take a hesitant step. I get a kick to my backside. I fly forward, fall to my knees, and slide on the glossy floor until I crash against the force-proof wall. I hear a loud beep, followed by a hiss. The door behind me locks. I watch my guards return to the elevator. One of them gives another guard a bump with his fist as they pass. I imagine them laughing at my expense. For the first time since my trial, a little courage returns. I ignore the pain in my side and stomach and push up off the floor. I glare at the guards. I don't know if they are looking at me or not, but I try to stand proud, the way my father taught me. The elevator closes, and I'm left staring at the steel door. Another beep sounds, this time behind me. I turn in time to see the wall behind me sliding open. When I hear the distant rumble of voices, I try not to panic. Try to hold onto my pride. I'll need it if I'm going to survive. I step into the open area. The floor is polished cement, cold on my bare feet and reflecting everything in sight. Several red, glowing dots stretch across the floor, leading to a dozen or more cameras mounted high on the ceiling. I'm sure down one of the halls that extend to my left and right are the convicts, or what that woman called the offenders. I can hear them, but I don't see them. How many are there? Do they fight here in this compound, or do they save it for the arena? Please, let it only happen in the arena. Pushing myself to be confident, I straighten as best I can with a broken rib and walk toward the voices. Holding my breath to a count of 10, I push through the door.